have this beautiful pothos plant in my kitchen, but it is getting a little bit of leggy here. And I also want to start propagating it for some friends and family and potentially selling at our farm stand. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the pothos plant, why it's a great plant for any new gardeners or anyone looking to get into plants, and why it's also great for anyone that's a plant enthusiast, because there are definitely many benefits of the pothos. So let's break them down. Before we talk about how to actually propagate our pothos, let's talk about some of their benefits, because there are truly so many. They are, first off, a very low maintenance plant. You can put this up on a shelf like I had, and it will thrive even if it has a low light area. It doesn't need direct sunlight, and you can kind of neglect it and it will still thrive. So if you forget to water your plants indoors, this is a plant that's still gonna do pretty well, even if you forget about it for a bit. Even if you go on vacation and don't have someone watch your house, it can still do pretty well. Now, what's also really great about this plant, and probably one of my favorite facts about this plant, is that it is actually going to be helpful in air quality. So if there are air pollutants indoors, or if you just want to get some better indoor air, then this is a great plant to have within your house. It's going to be helpful in removing toxins like formaldehyde, benzene, xylene, and making your space just overall healthier. Because it's also really easy to propagate, you're going to see very, very easy. Anyone can really do it. It's also going to be great because you can start to add it around your house and help purify the air around your house even more. Propagating a pothos plant is pretty straightforward, so let's walk through the process. First off, you're going to need a pair of clean scissors. I have these nice trimming scissors. I absolutely love them. I will share them down below. And then you will want just a glass or vase of water. Tap water is going to work great here, and then we can get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is start trimming. I'm going to take that big long vine, and then I'm also just going to go ahead and cut some of the ones around it so that I just get the size of the actual pot here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my plant, and what we want to do is we want to trim right underneath a node. So the node is basically that end point underneath the plant. So let me cut one, I'll show you. Okay, so here is a trailing piece of my plant. So what we're going to do is you want to actually cut on both sides of the leaf here. So you'll have your node and then your leaf. So we're gonna cut on both sides. So basically around like an inch around our leaf. So we'll cut here and here. And we're going to do this for the whole entire vine. Any of the little middle sections, you're just going to cut off, and we can discard these. And then the actual end piece is not really that great at propagating, so we're just going to discard this piece as well. So this is going to leave you with a leaf that has an end bit here with two little pieces. We're going to go ahead and take all of our cuttings here and put them into our water. Now, once you get them all into your cup, then we're just going to store these. In about 2 weeks, you're going to start to see rooting, and you can leave these in until they get a nice rooting system, or you can go ahead, once you see that rooting, just go ahead and start to put it into some soil, or even just put it back into your pot so you have a nice fuzzy pothos plant. But what's important to know is that the pothos love air, so we do want to make sure that every day that we do look at our pothos, we are changing out the water, because tap water is going to have oxygen in it. So that's all that our pothos need. Now, I think innately you think I'm going to store this right by a windowsill, But what's really important with the pothos is you want to be storing it in a nice warm area. So if you have space on your kitchen counter, maybe above your dishwasher where it will be nice and warm, or just a counter that isn't cold, anywhere that's around 68 degrees or warmer is going to be the best conditions for your pothos to really start to propagate and thrive. Okay, so this is really all that you need to do. Like I said, really easy, and pothos are very beneficial for the indoors. They're low maintenance, easy to take care of, and as you can see, really easy to propagate and share with friends and family or just around your house. I hope you enjoyed this and you start propagating your pothos. If you go ahead and find a few different types, you can make a beautiful pothos arrangement of all different leaf shades and colors. So I wish you the best of luck with your pothos, and I'll see you again next time.